Welcome back to Hollow Knight, and I'm Dear Darling, and shall we continue our little night's adventure, where, well, we're doing the biggest adventure there is. We are trying to defeat the Pantheon of Hallownest. Well, actually, I guess it's not the biggest because we're not doing any of the bindings, but still. So, I have practiced, what's the name? Absolute Radiance, a bit off-screen. I would say it's not amazing odds. I'd say it's about 1 in 7 odds, I think, we beat her. And there's still, like, maybe like 2 in 3 odds we beat Pure Vessel and Nightmare King Grim just before that as well. So, you know, we don't have the greatest odds. What was that? 4 over 9, 1 over 7, 4 over 63 odds. So that's like about 1 in 16 roughly, which is not amazing. I guess it would probably be a bit closer to like 1 in 70 or something, because there's a chance I die before we even get there. On some bosses might just catch me out or something, but yeah, at least I've beaten her at least 3-ish more times, and I've been, so maybe actually it's a bit higher than 1 in 7. I'm not sure. I beat her 3 more times since the last time we played, and I've only practiced today, to be honest. I wanted to practice in previous days, but I didn't have enough time, so here we are. I figured it's a good time because we haven't done an attempt on the Pantheon for a while. We've sort of just been, oh gosh. Just been practicing against Absolute Radiance for ages, haven't we? I might be a little bit rusty, we'll see, against some of these bosses because I haven't played against a lot of them for ages. But that is just how it goes, you know? And it's up to us to basically improve, adapt, and overcome as we see each boss. As we hope our sort of like residual knowledge carries us through. This is definitely not how I usually beat the boss. I think I'm very used to not using my nail arts currently, which is why I'm sort of not relying on them. Because, oh gosh, what am I doing? Fighting against Absolute Radiance, I don't use nail arts. And of course, by virtue of that, we'll have to not take nail arts into the battle against Pure Vessel, but that's fine because we can beat Pure Vessel without charms anyway, as I've done multiple times. I actually think I'm more consistent with Pure Vessel than I am against Nightmare King Grim. You may argue which one's easier. I do think conceptually Nightmare King Grim is a bit easier. Although I will say Nightmare King Grim, there's not many good opportunities to heal in that fight, so that does make it a little bit harder. I probably should not be this close to you, but still, it's just the fact we fought Pure Vessel so many times to get consistent at him is what makes me so good at him now, I suppose. So yeah, we'll just sort of do our best as Hollow Knight, you know. It's weird. I'm saying it with such a finality, but the series is coming to an end pretty soon. This is the last thing on our to-do list. I mean, we still have like the Hall of Bosses, whatever it's called. Hall of Gods, maybe? But I don't think I'm going to do that, to be honest. I think by beating Pantheon of Hallownest, we've kind of already shown that we can beat every boss, and I don't fancy doing every single boss without taking damage. I think I might just get a little bit bored of doing that. I think it's high time we basically move on. Because, don't you think it's fair enough? Been at this for like 90 something episodes, it's almost going to be 100. Which is just crazy to think about. From that to how long I've played this game for now. And all we can do is await Silk Song when that eventually gets released, I suppose. Which is meant to be this year, right? I think so. Okay, okay. But 1 in 64 odds to beat it this time. I mean, okay, think of a number between 1 and 64. Let's see if we pick the same number, and then we'll count that as a sign of things to come. Okay, I'm thinking of a number. Alright, did you think of one? I thought of number 53. Did you think of 53? If you did, then, you know, that's a 1 in 64 chance. And if you didn't, well, that's the other 63 and 64 chance. Which is considerably more common. I'm not using my soul, just because I'm forgetting, to be honest. I really should use it a bit more often. But it's a bit more comforting for me, I suppose, to not use it. Because I'm a bit more used to not using it than not. than Not. I guess. Not. I remember I used to make that joke. It's such a random thing, but like logical expressions and stuff. Because I learned electronics and had some logic gates and a reasonably big part of that. And I remember our teacher teaching us about all the different types of logic gates. You know, you got the NOT gate, the AND gate, the OR gate, and then you got the NAND gate, the NOT gate, and the NOR gate. And they were like writing the symbols, and we know that if you don't know, in electronics at least, you got the NOT gate is like a big triangle with a little circle on the end, because the little circle at the end of, oh gosh, the gate represents like a negative modifier on a logical gate. So then I was just like, what happens if you don't put that circle on? And I was like, oh, I guess you get an OT gate, which is just a piece of wire. That joke probably makes no sense to you. Oh gosh, I thought you were dead. Well now you are. It's always a big surprise coming back to these bosses and trying to remember how they fight. But here we go. Yeah, I was like, OT gate. And that's... I don't think an OT gate's a thing, I don't know. It's probably not an original joke, I'm sure someone else has made it before. Oh. But yeah, it just came to mind for some reason. Good old logical gates. Do we have to use logic gates anymore? No, but we had to... Logical expressions still a big part of, I don't know, programming, I guess. I missed. My throat also feels a bit croaky today, I don't know why. Got a frog in your throat, maybe? What's the point of that expression? Like, where does that come from? I don't know. That's like more of an Animal Crossing topic, isn't it? That's where that expression came from. Oh gosh. My throat. Bleh. I never paid attention to your death noise before. So just now, Tiso. I don't like being trapped here, so I'm just gonna like leave. Oh my god, I can't believe I got that off. Just give me a bit of room, you know. There's enough room. As we make our way through, we haven't made it quite yet to Nailmaster Oro and Shio. They must be coming soon. Oh, here they are, in fact. Can I remember how to fight them? Kind of. Even if I don't, I feel like I've got good enough basic mechanics that I can sort of blag my way through this fight. Wait, you quick dash? Dash even? Do I ever write charms then? Okay, just had to check quickly. I felt like I was doing less damage than usual. Let them slash down, or cyclone slash down. Oh wait, we can use all our soul, I forget. We got a little thing after this, a hot spring. It's very sunny right now. The sun is sort of blinding me in my peripheral vision. I cannot remember how we dodge that. I can only remember how you dodge it in Slide's fight, which is a little bit different, but there we go. One down. Another one to go. Is this quick slash? No, this is cyclone. So we do actually switch to make sure that Auto or Matto comes first. I'll just burst you down, who cares? That's confidence. Let me have a drink of water. Knowing exactly when we can do that. Let's heal up first. Who is the first one after the gap? Is it Marmu? Or is Marmu the third gap? I can't remember. My memory of it is gone. This entire pantheon. Oh, it's Zero. What a nuisance of a boss, I must say. Oh god. Lost my foot in there. Probably gave the actual... Oh my god. What I'm doing is like I'm hugging onto the edge of a platform, so I think I'm on it, but I'm not actually. I'm just like wall sliding downwards. Should have done that earlier, to be honest. It's really hard to hit you with anything though. Oh my gosh. That's fine. This is what the point of the bindings are. Not the bindings. Well, I mean technically the bindings, but the other Pantheon bindings that we did for. To get these mask shields to help us out a little bit. The next boss I'm pretty sure is quite easy. Yeah, Crystal Guardian. No need to worry even about you. I say that as I take damage because I ran into a laser. It's the absolute radiance affecting me. I will find out as I do these different bosses, since some of them have like similar ways of dodging, like dashing through them and stuff. Remembering all the timings that you have for each boss is actually kind of difficult, to be honest. Soul Master. Soul Master, Soul Blaster. For some reason, I think that's like one of the names of one of my really early episodes of Hollow Knight. How many others can I remember? The Fading Town of Dirtmouth. I think that was like either number 1 or number 2. Must have been number 1. That's where we saw Dirtmouth, right? What episode titles can I remember? Actually can't remember any others. I think that's it. From the early ages. Like, I'm talking about like sub 20 episodes here. Those are what I can remember. Fading Down and Dirtmouth. I must have had something about like the caverns below or something. Did I have one about Green Path? I can't remember. Oh my gosh, you are so much slower than Soul Tyrant. That's actually unbelievable. It's so weird. And then like your homing attacks. Well, amusingly, we didn't even kill you. So shouldn't get to be too much of a braggart yet. Because we should have definitely killed you in that first rotation. Oh, you're all one hit off. Like, that's close enough, you know. Have a sip of water. Now stay hydrated. Keep that throat hydrated. I was going to say a much weirder word, and then I decided against it because it was stupid. I think bursting down your bubbles like this actually makes a lot of sense. Seeing as for some reason they cause me a lot of strife. And I feel like I'm too hesitant to use my soul for no apparent reason. Ooh, gosh. Because I'm like, I should use it defensively to heal up, but I don't always need to do that. Some fights I don't need all my soul on, right? This is, I guess, one. Oh gosh, my throat. You got me at my most vulnerable opportunity. This one we don't use Neo Master Arts on. Remember how you fight. Remember why we fight. To quote a certain champion from League of Legends. Pop quiz, who was it? Ready? It was Aurelia. Wow, good job. You really didn't get it. I don't know why I'm trying to turn this into like a Dora the Explorer sort of show or something. Dora the Explorer. You know what? I always thought when I was younger, when I watched Dora the Explorer, it's like, why don't we have this show for other languages? You know, like a little kid teaching basic vocab in other languages, but just not just for Spanish, you know, like for Dora. And what do you know? There's a Chinese one, which I assume is Mandarin Chinese. I haven't actually seen it, but I don't know when it was released. It was actually quite a few years ago, but I only like not recently found out about it, but like it was only a few years after it was released that I found out about it. It was like, what's it, Ni Hao Kai Lan or something like that? I can't remember what her name is. I was like, oh, that's sick, you know. I'll just get it done for like every language. That's not how you do this. Is that a hot spring after this? It might be. I can't remember. But yeah, I was like, that's such a good idea. Why not have it for every single language? Or not in the world, obviously. There's some rather obscure languages. I'm not sure a Latin one, like, I don't even know how to say any Latin, so I can't make this joke. I was going to try and make up a title of a show, but I sort of fell flat on its face? Flat on its face! Oh, I did not expect a fast one, I'll be honest. To be fair, it was quite a greedy hit in the first place. Why not go for a heal? Why shouldn't I? There we go. I don't think we need to heal up, because I don't think... I'm pretty sure it's a hot spring next, but... my memory's gone, but I don't know, you can go like... think of what versions you can have. You can have like a German one. You know, I was going to consider... for a split second in my mind, I was like, you know what, why, make a funny joke. Why not come up with names for all of these potential whatever shows? But, you know, I'm not going to do that, because I think that would just be... stereotypical, and also not very funny. And probably highly offensive in some aspects. Unless I did a Chinese one, but the Chinese one is the one that actually exists, so I'd... oh my gosh, Mamu, you bounced back really quickly. So I was like, you know, that's pretty cool. I'd love to have a Japanese one when I was younger. Korean one. It just seems like, it's like a niche of educational shows, I suppose. Kids' education for modern foreign languages, but... okay, apparently I double jumped there, hold on. What is going on? My controller's going wild. Are we okay? We back, Rolling Mate? I didn't know that was weird. Hopefully it doesn't happen in the Radiance fight, but... I felt like I was doing a lot of attacks there, which I wasn't actually doing. But Hollow Knight felt like doing it anyway. Are we back? I think we're back. I think? Oh well, who cares? Oh yeah, but... because, you know, kids are like... best at learning foreign languages when they're super young, right? So getting the exposure to them when that age sort of sets them up pretty well to learn them in the future. Because it's... I think it's like a prevailing theory or whatever. But the reason kids are better is because if you're brought up with it, you can learn to identify the sounds in the language. Like, if you're brought up with a tonal language like Chinese, you'll be able to pick out, you're like, you learn from a younger age how to pick up different tones in each of the characters or whatever, so you can hear the difference between like ma 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 ma, much easier than an adult could. Which means that learning the language, well, not super easy, but easier. I mean, I'd assume the same applies for whatever other languages has strange tones in that isn't in your mother tongue. Like, isn't Danish and stuff meant to be pretty hard for English speakers? Like, I don't know, there's a list I saw about like the hardest languages for an English speaker to learn. I think it was like Japanese was up top, and then like Korean and Chinese. Arabic was somewhere in those top like 10 mark. Maybe Hindi was there, I don't remember. But that's a lot of it's, I'd imagine, is because due to the difference of it in English. Just how different it is from English and any other, like, I don't know, Germanic Romantic language. Like the concept of having different alphabets and that sort of thing. You know, just spam a soul. Let's also not be too stupid on this fight. It'd be embarrassing to die to Shio of all people. Oh gosh, I didn't see what you're doing. You must be nearly dead, right? There we go. Because I'm pretty sure there's a thing. Oh, we should heal up anyway, just in case there isn't. But I think there's a hot spring after this. I feel like we're blazing through. Sort of. But yeah, something about that exposure to different language sounds early on really helps you out in the future. So yeah, I don't know, expose kids to more languages, why not? Kids are quick learners. Oh, hi, Knight. A sleeper OP1. Who I seem to be always really terrible at fighting for some reason. Oh gosh, that's not how you dash. It's fine, this is what we got. This is what the masks are for. Probably shouldn't walk into you like that. That's a little bit much, isn't it? The bees are still falling. You ever think about the fact those bees have like massive beards or whatever? It's kind of what it looks like, doesn't it? Actually, now I think about it, we're gonna go into late game bosses with masks, aren't we? Sorry, lifeblood masks. I keep calling them salt masks, but that's just my Isaac influence. Oh gosh, that's not how you dodge. Good enough. Have some more water. Yeah, I don't know. Seems like an open market. It's just sort of like, why is Dora the only one? You know? You would have thought... I mean, I guess maybe it's the difficulty of writing for that show is now you've got to write in multiple languages, and then you've got to hire people who can speak fluently both languages rather than just English or something. Which makes it a little bit more difficult, and also maybe there's just not an audience for it. Maybe Dora's the exception. Maybe Nihai Kailan is... Kailan? Wait, is it Kailan or Kailan? I think it's Kailan. I've never heard of anyone called Kailan though, so I don't know. Yeah, again, I'm not all that familiar with Chinese names, so apart from my own and other people's I know, but still. Oh, my throat. It feels so raw. It's freaking raw. To quote a certain very loud chef. Oh gosh, what am I doing? It's not how I do this fight normally, is it? Still not how I do this fight. Don't die to God Tamer, come on. Don't die to God Tamer. Whenever I get quiet, it's just I'm focusing again so I don't die stupidly. God Tamer would be a terrible one to die on. That should be good enough to beat God Tamer. I don't know if we had time to heal, but I did it anyway. Ah, regular King Grim. I believe I looked it up or something that if you hit him, apart from the fact that he shrieks at you, he also starts off with his like puffy fireball attack. Oh my god. I thought you were Nightmare King Grim style for a second, so yeah, just for consistency's sake I'm gonna fight you like I fight Nightmare King Grim. Just so I can build up that muscle memory, I suppose, a bit early. Like reawaken it inside of me. Which is just a, you know, not very great way to phrase it, although to be fair, you can't attack him on that mode in regular Nightmare King Grim. I don't know why I said it so weirdly. I also should really figure out where to use... No, what I should have done is figured out where to use spells in Nightmare King Grim's rotation. Oh, you can use it here, I know that. But I always find it a bit dangerous. The Nightmare King Grim's attacks where he's got quite a bit more bullets in it. So you can't obviously use it on that one because that's normally when you attack him. This one I guess you could if you land. That seems strangely dangerous, so I'm not going to do that. Oh my gosh, that's not how you do this fight. Ooh. That's how you do it. There we go. And I know now that he does this at 25, 50 and 75% health, I believe. I guess I should have said that in reverse order if I was counting down from him being full health, but still. Ooh. Just jump over him, get a few attacks off. Still not dead. That was meant to be a spin, but still. That's like the most attacks I ever got off on his like stagger state. Oh my gosh, he didn't hit me? How? There we go. I don't remember if it's where the hot springs are around here. My memory of this is all a little bit fuzzy, but we're doing pretty well, I think. just need to make sure I remember that after Nightmare King Grim, we want to switch our charms. So about halfway through, is this right? I believe looking at is about halfway through into Watch Night, and here's when the schedule gets super messed up, because I don't think Watch Night was part of the Pantheon of a Sage, was he? Unless he was, in which case, whoops. I don't remember all too well. Oh, I feel exhausted already. that's how draining this Pantheon is. Oh gosh, what am I doing? It's not how you do it normally. I was like, something about the way I'm fighting this boss doesn't seem right. And then I was like, that's not right, because I normally just bounce on his head, don't I? Pogo up and down. Ever ridden a pogo stick before? My friend had one back in primary school. Never rode on one since. It's very difficult, I'm not gonna lie, to keep your balance and momentum going. It's one of those things you just gotta learn, I suppose, like riding a unicycle and, you know, juggling. Look at him dancing. Keep him dancing, oh gosh, that's not how you do this. Well, shouldn't be losing my masks on this sort of fight, but alas I did. Well, to be fair, I say it's like riding a unicycle. I don't know how to ride a unicycle, but it's the sort of thing you need to like develop that innate, oh, Umu. I forgot. That innate sort of, instinctive reaction of how to balance with, right? Don't like where I am. Oh, what am I doing? Is it chasing? It's chasing. There we go. Concentrating a little bit more. Just so I don't take really dumb damage against Umu, but... There we go. Do I risk it? Do I risk it? Oh wait, just dream nail it. Oh, I missed it. I forget you can dream nail things for soul, without having to dangerously hit them necessarily. Okay, on to Nosk. Winged Nosk. Nosk is a really nice name, don't you think? Something about that sort of like sk sound just perfectly fits. I'm also not too big a fan of this fight. This is, I suppose, because it's so derivative of what's its face? You know, the first boss you fight for. I don't know. It just feels a bit boring. I kind of like Nosk's first fight a little bit better. Or maybe I don't like Wing Nosk because I always take more damage on it. But it's like skitteriness I thought I liked a lot more. Alright, that's not how you do Descending Dark on it. Do it a bit earlier. I mean, this is alright attack, but it's a bit underwhelming, I suppose. Oh gosh. That like explosion attack of what's that thing called? Infection? It's been a while, I don't really remember the lore anymore for the night. It's been so long since I've seen the light of day. Oh. Yeah, infection sounds right. These are called infected balloons, aren't they? It's been so long since we've not been inside and got home. Doing who knows what. Oh, that's some more water. Soothes the throat. I don't know if any of you watched Twitch out here recently, but how do I fight you again? It's been a while. There's this weird advert going on in Twitch where it's like it's about oat milk or something, is all I can tell. Now, don't get me wrong, I drink oat milk because I like oat milk, and I think I'm slightly lactose intolerant, so, which is rather common for Chinese people. But like, it's such a weird advert. Like you might be like, haha, I don't use adblock on Twitch. Yeah, I don't, you know. I want to support my favourite streamers. Even though it doesn't support them that much, but still. AdSense numbers or something. I'm not even going to say the company name because I don't want to give them free advertising. It's just really strange. It's being like, Dad, I'm going shopping. And the dad goes like, can you buy a bit of milk for me, please? And he's like, we talked about this, Dad. I'm not buying it for you. And I watched the advert the first time and I was like, what does this even mean? and then he just goes, oh, I hate my life. And it's like, and then it goes, you've got difficulty talking to your dad about milk or something? And I was like, what is this advert? Is this like a parody advert about like a drug advert? About drugs or something? It's like you got, because you know, it's like the old like Frank style, you know, you like can't talk to someone, talk to Frank or whatever. It's like, what is this? But it's about like milk? And honestly, I just don't get it. But I suppose that's the point. To make it strange and then people talk about it. And then here I am talking about it, giving them free advertising, except I'm not going to say their company name. You know, I'm going to do the opposite. Don't look them up. Even if you're curious about the advert. I think it's very strange. I mean, I say this as if they're doing it maliciously or something. It's probably... I should give them the benefit of doubt, you know. Don't attribute to malice what you can attribute to ignorance. And in this case, my own ignorance of really what this advert means. Okay, I'm taking way too much damage against Hornet. Let's concentrate a little bit. I forgot. It's because I don't use I'm not meant to use Cyclone Slash on you unless you do that attack, right? I meant to just Great Slash and Dash Slash you. That's my usual strat, isn't it? That sounds more familiar. To me, at least. Stop, Hornet. Oh my god. Don't die to Hornet Sentinel, please. Okay, heat up. I actually think it's a hot spring after this. Yeah, it is. I'm being a bit too casual with some of these fights, I'm not gonna lie. And one of them's gonna catch me off guard, but it's okay. I'm gonna definitely concentrate during the last 3 fights because those are obviously the most difficult ones for me. Are we onto a Pantheon of Night? We are now onto a Pantheon of Night fights, which requires a little bit more concentration. Not extremely more, but enough that you should be mildly concerned. Well, not concerned of the concentration, but concerned that if you're not too careful, you can take damage. I feel like we're blazing through 32 minutes. That seems much faster than usual. How did I take 15 minutes the first time? Is it I just fight the bosses inefficiently? Probably. Oof. Gosh. Do I use nail arts on you? I can't remember. Maybe it's time to make a... Oh, that's not how I... That's definitely not what I do there. I can tell you that on a staggered state. Oh gosh, that's also not why I do that. I got too distracted by the infected balloon. So what have I been up to recently? I've been playing a lot of Genshin Impact, to be honest. It's very... I can't believe I slept on it for so long, because it was... I mean, don't get me wrong, it is still a gacha game with very predatory gacha style mechanics. But the actual game is very fun. Which has me conflicted about it, I suppose. I mean, like, I am someone who can resist a gacha. But young me, not so much. Oh, I forgot. Hold on, pause, sorry. Putting my water bottle down. Re-grip my controller. Get ready for this fight. I spilled some water, so, you know. Whoops. Oh well, that's fine. Don't talk to me about that. How do we fight No Eyes again? Where are you, No Eyes? What am I doing? I didn't think I accidentally double jumped there, but maybe I did. Oh, I missed a platform. Okay, just be chill, be chill. Don't do anything too wild and wacky. She baited me, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, that's fine. Not the greatest fight, but good enough, I think. Yeah, Genshin Impact. It's pretty fun. Like, I initially turned up my nose at it because I was like, look at all these Twitch streamers playing a gacha game for predatory business models. And still, I guess I still sort of believe in that, but it's annoyingly fun. I think it's not many games are like that with the exploration. I mean, you got Breath of the Wild, and it's very Breath of the Wild-y from what I can tell. I forgot you take double damage on this guy. It's just kind of fun, I guess, and it's a good game to get a single sense of progression. A game which I don't feel like I need to record or stream anything for, which is the other games I'm playing right now. Where I'm like, oh, it's like 10 PM. I wanna play a game with a sense of progression to it, but obviously I don't want to record a video because it's 10 PM, and maybe my conversational juice is not in the best state, or I'm like, can't play some Hollow Knight because I've got to really concentrate for that now. Same thing with Obra Dinn. I've got to basically keep tabs on everything which is going on. Spiritfarer I guess not, but that one's even more conversational juices flowing because you've got to match the sort of atmosphere it's going for, isn't it? Is there a hot spring after this? There can't be, surely. That doesn't make any sense for me for there to be a hot spring. There we go, doing pretty well. Oh no, we still have Failed Champion, don't we? And of course Soul Tyrant. So it must be those two first. It's just in the oh yeah, that's why we don't do Great Slash. It's just in the original Pantheon. This is where I keep saying Carousel. I keep thinking Carousel, which is now a TFT reference. Is where the hot spring lies. Is straight after this battle, right? Oh, there is a hot spring. Huh. Didn't know that. Well, I probably did, but I forgot. Huh, I guess my instinct was right. So now we have Failed Champion, don't we? No, we have Markov, surely, at some point. Failed Champion Ben Markov? Something like that. Sorry, Godseeker, we already know what you're going to say. Oh, Soul Tyrant. Oh, we haven't fought Zote yet either. That's not how you dodge that. So we actually have about 4 fights left until we start getting to the hard ones. I say that so dismissively, but the ones I'm actually worried about after playing this game for like 90 episodes on end. The ones which will possibly end my run. Not to say that some of the previous ones didn't actually get somewhat close. Surprise. I used my double jump. I don't know what happened. Obviously I used my double jump, but I didn't realise I double tapped A. I thought I only pressed it once. Oof. Alright. So, it's going to be at the end of this we fight Nightmare King Grim, right? Or is he bundled with someone else? I forget. I don't think he is. I think it's just him on his own, right? No, sorry, not on his own, at the end of a spree. Oh gosh, that's not how you dodge that. I know, I kind of run out of conversational juices now. I'm sort of just like, wow. Settling into how long we've been playing for, because now I've been playing Hollow Knight for like an hour today, which is just honestly too much. What am I doing? My wires got crossed and I tried to dodge it like Absolute Radiance attacks, which is obviously not how you do that. Okay, there we go. Reel it back in, just like fishing, just like fly fishing. Or something. I don't know, I haven't been fishing. Actually, that's not true, I've been crab fishing before. And sort of been fishing, but I feel like I talked about this. Maybe it was on an Animal Crossing episode, though. Probably makes more sense. I don't think I talked about it on Hollow Knight. I don't know if there's much intersection between the two audiences I have of that, but still. You've had your fair share of anecdotes in Hollow Knight. That's not what you're here for. Or maybe it is what you're here for, in which case, fair enough. You should probably tell me that in the comments. Oh gosh. Just rush this guy down, Oh god. Okay, what am I doing? Oh my god, don't die to Markov. Just be chill. I don't think he can hit me from here, hopefully. I am taking a bit more damage than I like to on this fight. That's okay, but the fight after this is, I don't know, Zote maybe? It's not too bad. Yeah, it's Zote, that's fine. We can deal with Zote, probably. It's been a bit of time. And he has caused us a lot of trouble before in the past. No, you do not bounce on him. That is definitely not what you do until he does that attack. The charge attack. Just remember how you fight him. Clear the ads. This is where you bounce on him. I don't know why we didn't heal. I guess I was feeling a bit greedy. Oh gosh. Ooh. Oh my god. I swung the wrong way. Okay, maybe let's heal a bit here. Okay, it was pointless as it turns out. Oh my god. I will say I need to close my curtains or something. The light is shining so brightly onto my screen I can't see what's going on. You know what? Let's draw these curtains ever so slightly. Oh, you gotta give yourself the best possible chance to succeed in Hollow Knight. And I can't do it with this sun shining in my eyes. Making it very distracting. It's still in my eyes. Now I'm just like halfway in the dark now. How depressing. Alright, there we go. Failed champion. We can deal with you. Let you do your attacks. They're much faster than I remember. Just chill out. I hear you can do this. Bounce. Okay, that's not how you do it. But there's some way you can do it where you can, like, get infinite soul from him again or something, right? Oh, okay. I mean, that's how we can get some soul. Not quite as much as I wanted. Shouldn't have done that, to be honest. There we go. Heal up. Get him down. Heal up a bit more. Alright, refocus. We're getting near the end now. Who we got left? Is it just Nightmare King Grim? Yep. Okay. Focus. You know how to beat this. This one actually gave me most trouble when I practicing. Because after I was done practicing Absolute Radiance for a little bit, I was like, alright, we'll do Pure Vessel and Nightmare King Grim a bit. Nightmare King Grim, obviously not as well versed in compared to Pure Vessel. Alright, so let's focus in. I don't want to take unnecessary damage. Cause myself unnecessary stress. Okay, for some reason my controller didn't dash her. Hopefully we don't have a controller bug again. Not the smoothest dodge, but good enough. That wasn't even a dodge. It's fine, focus in. Heart rate going. As is expected. When you do something stressful. Heal up twice. Because it's just enough time to, if you do it immediately. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get some damage in. Jump over him. Stay in between. Dash in between. Cyclone slash. 1, 2, 3. This might be a bit far away. Alright, good. We're down to 50%. I think. That's how it works, right? Yeah, it's definitely 25%, right? He does this attack called dash over, cyclone slash, jump over him, keep it simple, stupid. Stay in. If you don't need to move, don't move. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get a good amount of cyclone slash damage in. Just dash through him there. Run away. Because he was too close for comfort. Nearly walked into it, to be honest. Probably shouldn't have gone for the attack here. It's a bit precarious, but just dash through him. Cyclone dash over him. Again, it didn't dash for some reason, but luckily it didn't matter that time because we still dodged. That's not how you do that one. Dashed a bit early. Alright, good. He's down to 25%. Keep calm, keep focused. Breathe. In through your nose, out through your mouth. That was a weird dodge, but it worked. So if it works, you take what you can get. Make sure you don't dash too early on that one, so you don't reset his position. And he should be dead next attack, I think. That was actually incredibly dangerous, but good recovery. Just don't fall into a pit of despair once you take a little bit of damage. That's fine. There we go. Easy done. Easy does it. Whew. Alright. Bit more water. We're into the end game now. The final two bosses. As we're going to remember to switch our charms. Because, you know, that's how we roll. We don't run these two, we run Shaman Stone and Soul Collector. Soul Catcher. Close enough. Whew. Shake off her hands. Drive them out. They're not sweaty or anything, I actually just got water on them when I was drinking water. And we'll focus in. We already had this dialogue. As we fight Pure Vessel, who we fought millions of times before, we can do this swimmingly now. With our eyes closed. Okay, maybe not with our eyes closed. Let's not get too carried away, but just focus in. Starting off with an easy one to dodge. And deal damage with. Remember, you don't have the Nail Master Arts anymore. That's not usually how you dodge that attack, but that's fine. Remember, you don't have Nail Master Arts. That's not how you dodge that attack, but that's fine. It's fine. Just refocus. Refocus. Alright, good refocusing. Okay, good dodge. Good refocus. Don't go for the dangerous attack. Jump over this, spin on him. Hit the stagger, panic a little bit, but it's okay. As I couldn't figure out what to do. That's fine. That's fine. Can we heal? No! You know, I didn't expect Pure Vessels to take me out. I fully expected Nightmare King Grim to, but apparently, that's a thing actually I didn't realise, where I got so used to the Nail Master Arts charge up time, by the time I took it away on that fight, I forgot and then let go of a lot of attacks way too early before I actually got the Nail Master Arts off. Oh, that's disappointing. I felt that would be a good chance, but that just means I've got more Absolute Radiance to practice up on, so I'm sorry we didn't do it this time, but perhaps next time. But if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Hollow Knight. I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscriptions, shares, all greatly appreciated. Join my Discord, follow me on Twitter. Hope we can see each other again, but for now it's our farewell, so until next time. Next time, for sure. Hopefully. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Bye bye for now.